What's up guys, I'm Charles and you are watching Inform Overlord, the best place on the internet to catch up on all the latest news from around the internet. If you've been watching for a while, then you'll know that I also have my own channel, Wondergasm, where I share my own videos. And if you didn't know that, I'll leave a link in the description below and you can check that out. As always, don't forget to hang around till the end of the video so that I can respond to comments you've left on older videos. But now, let's get into it. So, how do you guys feel about honesty? It's a pretty important trait, right? Of course. Well, this game show contestant took honesty to a whole nother level when she openly admitted to several shocking acts in front of her husband and family on US game show Moment of Truth. Lauren Cleri, a 26-year-old hair salon assistant, appeared on the show in which you answer a series of prying questions about your life, relationships and past in order to win lump sums of cash. As long as the questions are answered truthfully, as determined by a lie detector, the contestant continues to win cash of increasing amounts. All of the questions are answered in front of a live audience and the contestant's family and partner. Bear in mind, the questions usually relate to the people who are watching. They start off pretty simple with questions like, have you ever told a customer you liked their hairstyle when you didn't? Or have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs? But then all of a sudden they take a bit of a darker turn. The question just before the 25k benchmark being, do you know things about your father which you keep from your mother? To which she answers, yes. Pretty shady if you ask me. I feel like this show is just out there to break families apart. The next benchmark is 100k and the host asks Lauren if she wants to continue, and she tells the host that she's not really concerned about the money, she just feels good getting certain things off of her chest. It's an interesting way to go about therapy, right? So she proceeds. And here's where it gets kind of unbearable. The questions begin to get way more serious and personal, starting off with, have you ever taken off your wedding ring and pretended to be single? To which she answers, yes. At which point you see her husband, who's watching from about 10 feet away, become visibly uncomfortable. Next up, she's asked if she believes if she was in love with a former boyfriend on her wedding day, to which again she answers yes. Ouch. Why are you doing this? Basically like the lowest of all blows. Hey, remember our wedding day? I was still in love with my ex, sorry. Son, that's not good. That's not good, guys. However, the show still has some tricks up its sleeve, bringing out her former boyfriend to ask the killer question, do you believe I'm the man you should be married to? Her husband patiently waits for the answer, to which once again is yes. How is this man still sat there? I'm sorry, but if that was my wife, I would have pieced the out about 20 questions ago. Ain't nobody got time for that. Her husband, clearly quite devastated, responds by saying, there's really nothing else I can hear, so might as well just go for it. Yeah, go for an extended holiday and forget about your sack of wife? I think so. The final stage presents two questions which ironically are very related. The first, have you ever cheated on your husband? To which the answer is again, yes. And finally, do you think you're a good person? Lauren answers yes out of some deluded self-view. Clearly though, the answer is no. Sorry bud. After all she'd been through, potentially destroying multiple relationships, and letting the world know what a terrible person she is, she failed to win the money. Because quite obviously, the answer to that question was no. We have no idea what happened after the show, but I can only hope her husband caught the next bus to as far away from that relationship as possible and has a new happy life with 2 dogs, a cat, and no cheating wife called Lauren. What do you guys think? Was she a better person for airing all of her secrets in this way, or could she have done it in a slightly better way? Let me know in the comments below. And on that note, let's respond to some comments. In the last video where we talk about a wife walking 26 miles in the snow to save her family, I asked you guys, what is the most extreme thing that has ever happened to you? And Itchy Friend left a comment saying, the most extreme thing that has happened to me is to have to get out of bed when I'm in a comfortable spot. I feel you, bro. That is like probably the hardest thing I ever have to do on a daily basis as well. Like, our lives are pretty difficult. Next up, Malky McNeil said, I once lost my mum in a superstore when I was 4. I almost died. That is probably one of the most traumatic things that can actually happen to you. Even though you're being sarcastic, like losing your parents when you're out shopping is horrible. That happened to me as well when I was like 4. I remember it dearly. I legit thought that I was never going to be found again and it was the end of the world. Like, I was ready to start my new life as an orphan and like start being a pickpocket and just yeah, it wasn't good. Don't get lost when you're a kid. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave some comments and I will see you in the next video.